Hey guys, so let me try to sneak a video together here today before the freezing rain shows up too much worse. You guys will remember this old girl, and she's my pride and joy whether it currently looks like it or not, but we're getting there. So this truck has 300 and some thousand miles on it, and it just gets used and used and used. So the plans for this thing are to fix it. Things like needs a cab. The corners are crap on both sides. This is, not so great. Yeah. There's not a floor, so when you get in here, you have to aim for the frame rail with your foot so you don't fall through. It just got to the point where this needed to be fixed, and is it more cost effective to rebuild the whole cab or buy a new one? So, like 2 years ago, me and Joe over there at Rusty Mountain, we found this cab for like $200. Went and picked it up. It's a 97 for a Power Stroke even, which not that makes a difference, but the 92 to 97 part does. The firewall's all different. I don't have another one apart to show you, but this cab is relatively clean. There's no real rot on it. I am gonna, however, replace the cab corners, and that is because Ford used to use this foam stuff, and that holds a lot of moisture and does this to your cab. So I'm gonna eliminate that. I want to do a bunch of sound deadening because you can, all that noise going down the road. This is a road trip truck, so it gets kind of noisy. So I'm gonna get some of that stick-on stuff and some of the spray stuff for the hard-to-reach areas. I think that kind of covers what I want to do with the cab. I don't really know what I want to do as far as interior yet. I think I'm going to keep these seats, but I'm going to build a nicer bracket for them so they mount a little bit lower and clean them up a little bit. But I love these Chevy seats. I don't care if you like them. I think I'm going to leave this dash in because it's going to be the only thing really original to the truck except a couple other interior panels. But if I go with the 90s dash, the 80s to 90s dash, 87, 91, it's kind of hard to make it work in there. It'll work, but I'm gonna have to build a custom gauge cluster to make it work, and I'm just not into that. And kind of another problem I'd be looking at is just it's gonna not look right. This steering column's easier to deal with. I don't want to cut the cab up to make everything work, so and you end up having, I don't want to do it. I think I'm just going to leave that dash in there. Again, it's kind of the only thing really original after this. The engine is the other thing that's original, but nothing else in here is from this original truck. So, as far as mechanical, this truck needs a clutch. I'm going to do something with the exhaust. I just don't know what yet. Let me know what you guys think. Should I keep that bumper or put that Ramsey winch bumper on it? I'm kind of torn between the two. Now, no matter what I do, if I keep this bumper, I'm going to narrow it just a little bit and then extend the wings back so it looks like it's, half decent instead of some bumper I found in a junkyard, which is pretty much what I did. And that bumper has served me well. Regardless, I'm keeping the winch. I use it not a ton, but when you need it, you need it. It has an onboard air system. I'm gonna kind of clean that up. I robbed the back tires off, if anybody's wondering. Still gotta rob those for the front of that truck because they're still good. The fronts on this truck are trashed. I'm gonna paint this bed up, add some spots and strobes, and just try to make it a little bit more user friendly. I think I want to go to a 5-inch exhaust. I don't know yet. Paint my traction bars. Go through here and clean up the frame a little bit. just try to make it usable. I think I might try to get one of the newer like fifth wheel gooseneck prep hitches that they put on the Super Duties. Put that on. I think I might also run F Super Duty springs, which I'll show you what those look like. They're for a 450. But yeah, they're significantly beefier. These ones are honestly just too soft for this truck. So I think that's what I might try to do. And then I might modify up this bed a little bit just to try to make it look a little nicer. Maybe I'll angle from here to back here and put some boxes underneath. And again, there's a lot of stuff I just want to clean up in general. So aside from the cab, I have a whole new front clip that's rust free. There's one spot on the core support that needs patched. And I also have the option of a perfectly clean core support, so I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I'm keeping this hood. These are pretty hard to find. So I'll be keeping that. I'll be keeping the visor. And I also have doors, I think I might have said. And hopefully they have the support in them, because that's kind of annoying when you're driving down the road. So I'm hoping to have that. I could go to them style mirrors there, but I prefer the West Coast mirrors. They're nicer for towing. I kind of think that really covers it. I want to do valve springs and push rods in this thing because it has an exhaust brake, and that makes a huge difference. And I might also upgrade the turbo because it's kind of time for that. Nothing wrong with mine, but I just feel that this truck would benefit from an upgrade. So if you guys want to see it, stick around.